Hey friends, it's Joni with Three Feathers Spiritual Wisdom here with your weekly message from Spirit for the week of July 3rd to the 9th of 2023. The message is coming through with a deeper thread that has to do, I think, with our feelings of self-worth, how we talk to ourselves, and there might be more there, but let's see what comes out as I start to channel when we do the reading. Um, I don't know that I can define it with one word, so I'm having a challenge with whatever title I'm going to call this video. I am using the Jane Austen Tarot deck for our main message, and I pulled out a very old oracle card deck that I have. I don't have the box anymore, but I have the book, and it's Attitude Adjustments, Affirmations for Inner Ecology. So, do you need the affirmation from card A, B, or C? Tap into your intuition and see where you're being pulled. The other thing that I want to mention is I am, right after this video, I plan to do an astrology video for the month of July. So that will be up here somewhere, linked, and also linked below in the description box. And I want to mention that in the description box, there'll be a list of engagements or events that I will be at. Coming up in mid-July, I will be at the Kansas City Metacon, the first fair that I've done outside of Nebraska, and I'm really excited. It's a big one. There'll be close to 150 vendors there. So if you're in the Kansas City, Missouri area, then please come by and check it out. So that all that information is below. And I want to thank you again for being here, for liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. I really appreciate it. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat this morning. So let's just dive in. The first card out is the Queen of Spades, which in the regular tarot is the Queen of Swords. These characteristics that she has is about insight and examination and logic and investigation. So she's very perceptive. She's analyzing things. She's investigating. So maybe since it is halfway through the year, maybe we're taking on this aspect of looking at ourselves at this point. Where are we at this point? Are we where we wanted to be when we set the intentions at the beginning of the year or a year ago? It's something about insight and what you need insight on in terms of your perceptions. And it could be insight in your own self worth, self talk, um, your intentions. So this is how we start out. We start out in a place where we're analyzing and examining things. And it could be intuitive examination, but it could also be logical. It could be like we're taking the facts of things and putting them together and coming up with a conclusion. Um, the next energy that came out for the week is a could be a challenging one for some of us. It is the devil. In this deck, um, the Jane Austen tarot, they combine the creator of this deck combined the major arcana cards like the devil with the minor. So this is the five of clubs, which would be the five of wands, which is competitiveness, and usually small debates and arguments. And competitiveness can also bring up I'm competitive with someone else. So I'm looking at myself and finding myself wanting or perhaps jealous of what the other person has. This can be a devil-like thought. The devil, to me, is about the old ways, the old thought patterns, the old habits that are not good for us, by the way, that we are attached to. Um, Often in the standard tarot, the devil is holding the chains of some human beings. And that's what this is all about. What are we chained to? How do we break the chains? This can also be about the thoughts that the negative thoughts that we have. So as we go on with this reading, I really feel like we may focus on some negative things this week, and we need to turn it around. Let's turn it around. The rest of the cards in the reading are really good, and this is why I think we may be successful in either detaching or turning things around. The Four of Clubs, which would be the Four of Wands, comes out, and this is all about our foundation. Our foundation is good. Our foundation is family. It can be celebration. The foundation is hitting a good milestone. Maybe the analysis that we begin shows us we're far more ahead on our intentions and our goals than we actually realized. We're better off than we know. And then we have some appreciation of that. It took our own effort to get to this foundation. The next card out was the Three of Diamonds, which would be the Three of Pentacles or coins. This can be about collaborative work. This can be about community again. The attachments and the relationships that we have with people may be helping us move these things forward. And and that also means that we're part of the team, that we contribute. We have something of worth to contribute. All right. The last card out, which I actually asked for to help look at this devil in the reading, was the Lovers card, the Six of Hearts, which would be the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups would, and the Six of Hearts is very much reminiscing the positive memories, the nostalgia we have for something that gives us the good feels, right? But lovers is also love. So this is love. This can be commitment to love. This can be making a choice. I really feel what this represents is that we need to make a choice of loving ourselves. That whatever it is the devil represents, we need to remember to love ourselves. And that helps detach us from the old perceptions, either of ourselves, our self worth, whatever those the negative things that we need to release. And we turn towards love, love of others, love of self. And I think that's an awesome way to end the message for the week. So that may be the title. I was having difficulty with the title, but that may be the title. We end up with love. Love. So, have you had a moment to listen to your intuition and pick the affirmation or the message from card A, B, or C of these adjustment attitude adjustments? Okay, so if you picked A, you got impeccability. Impeccability is today I will be free from fault or blame. This could also be the devil. is that we take on and carry this burden of blame when at some point we need to forgive ourselves. We need to forgive. Yes, we make plenty of mistakes, and mistakes are meant to help us grow. We have to make mistakes. We're souls living a human life, a human experience, and part of that human experience is making mistakes and messing up. But you don't have to carry the blame for that forever. You can say, okay, I learned from that. Impeccability is forgiving yourself and then going forward, because you don't have to continue to make the same mistake. That's what impeccability is I'm going to, I've learned something from this. I'm going to live a higher, more mindful life. So today, I will be free from blame or fault. Free yourself of that attachment right there. I really feel like that's connected to the devil. Okay. For those of you who picked B, organization. Okay, I just got a message. This is for some of you. This just popped into my head. This is for some of you who are feeling like your energy is scattered. It's scattered because you need to organize something, and then you will feel less scattered. So this says today, I will concentrate on being organized. So maybe it's about decluttering a space. Could be decluttering the mind space. There's the devil again. Um, that scattered thinking, there's the devil. So reorganize or organize something. I know that I have to do that after a while in my house. I feel like the energy of the clutter is speaking to me and it's making me discontented, and I say discombobulated, whether that's a word or not, but it throws me off. It throws me off my game. So where do you need to organize and get organized? Okay. For those of you who picked C, you got consistency. And it says, today I'm going to be consistent and I will say what I mean. Consistency is being aligned with your truth. It's an alignment, and it can also be consistently working on something. And being persistent and being consistent in terms of working on whatever it is you need to work on, your goals, a project, a little bit every day. And then you will begin to see progress. Okay? So consistency. Today, I'm going to be consistent and I will say what I mean. So, having that connection with your soul and being consistent and aligned with the values in your soul. I think those are very interesting messages. They can all go back to this devil and then the need to make sure that you love yourself. All right? That you love yourself, and that self love and will will open up a lot of things that you will then be able to attract to you, the positive things that you're looking for. But it always starts. I can hear my mother saying, no one will love you until you love yourself. So it's basically, I know that sounds harsh, but basically is you have to start with yourself. And in everything, we have to start with ourselves. We do. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here. I wish you many blessings, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. Take care.